Well, guys, it's a bit of a sad moment today. Four-part series of these 2023 Supercross track maps is coming to an end. I'm going to do four videos in four videos. There are four tracks in this last video rather than splitting it out two and two. So we're going to do round 14 here, and then we've got rounds 15, 16, and 17 over on the left-hand side. We done the big one through the middle in the last video, and still, I'm telling you, round 11 over there, by far my favourite. So we'll see if any of these other four can take the lead in the last video, and let's get into it. Here we go, starting off at round numero 14. I won't lie, it feels a little bit strange being back on a 450. It will be, I mean, the timeline for you guys will be all kinds of weird and backwards, but for me, I've been riding a lot of 250s the last couple of days for Nations and Nations itself. Oh, please get over that. Boing. And part of me was contemplating riding a 250 in today's video, but knowing the scaling of the other tracks and how big some of the rhythm sections are, I thought it wisest to stay on the 450 still. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to get over a bunch of jumps. That quad right there, or triple, again, we've still got the ongoing debate on if step-on-offs are a single or a double in terms of rhythm sections. That would not be doable on a 250 whatsoever. And again, another track where we've already gone back across the start straight multiple times. And I keep saying it every video, I feel like these, the track creators IRL, they've been smoking something. And I think it's just a case of, like, rider safety. Because I can't really, I mean, it happens now and then, but most of the time, when you're getting 22 riders going into a first corner, especially if it's like an LCQ situation, nobody wants to give up any room whatsoever. People are going to bump, they're going to go into each other. More often than not, there's going to be at least one person going down, whether it's a bad crash or whether it's just maybe he hucks the front end or slides the back end out. I've not got enough speed to go over this. So let's just theoretically say they've crashed on one of these parts of the track that loops back over the start straight, or what? He's crashed on a part of the start straight that gets looped back over. What if they're trying to get back on the bike and struggling to get the engine going or something like that? Maybe they still ride a Suzuki and don't have an electric start. Who knows? But it's incredibly dangerous. I don't know if I like. Can I get some opinions on this, please? Because I don't know if I'm the only one of that opinion and I'm just a bit weird, or if it's a shared one. I know more often than not I tend to be quite alone in my opinions. They do seem to divide you guys sometimes. But I don't know. I am a massive advocate of, like, rider safety and doing things that keeps the riders safe, because at the end of the day, they are just humans as well. They're here for, whilst they're here for our entertainment, it is also a job for them. And if they're wrecking themselves, they're not going to be able to do it forever. I mean, every single time I see, well, me and Charlie quite often watch some of the races together, whether it's outdoors or indoors. And I always see Jet riding really well. And I always comment now and then saying, I pray that he doesn't hurt himself. Because the amount of people that were really, really fast on 250s or at a younger age that end up wadding themselves, have kind of lingering injuries. Trying to think of someone like AC, for example. I think if Cincerulo wasn't so injury prone, he would be an absolute force to be reckoned with. That boy can ride a bike. He always gets hurt, and I know obviously part of it's him because not everybody is getting injured as much, but I think a lot of it can be down to how tracks are designed and ridden as well. But that is just my my 2 cents on that. I will say there's some very, very big rhythms on this track. Not got them dialed just yet, but I imagine if you can downside things correctly, you'll be a-okay. I've probably not done myself many favours by hopping on a bike that I'm not the most familiar with here. I'm definitely more of a Husky or a Gas guy myself, as you all know, so hopping on the Yami probably wasn't the best move. I don't think I'm getting over this again. I need to stop taking the inside in that 90. I need to start taking the outside to get a better run. But there's some big old lines, especially this rhythm here. I don't know if you can quad all the way up and over this, but it's something very, very satisfying. Where these jumps send you so high up in the air, when you manage to just perfectly downside the jumps after being so high, it makes it all the more satisfying. And I think that is just why I love Supercross so much. That feeling when you get an absolutely perfect lap where everything that you triple or quad is perfectly downsided, skimming the whoops no problem, even though, oh, I went into those a bit sideways. These whoops are very, very easy on this track, by the way. Like, so easy. I'm going to do one more lap of this track because I want to try and get a clean one. I'm going to try and remember to go outside in the corner back there to set ourselves up nicely. Go round, triple again. I don't think you can triple out from this one, which is probably why I keep jumping inside, because I'm signaling into the corner. Up and over. Oh god, I still struggled. Still got a bit of a bounce there. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to triple in here. Oh, we're not. Oh, I didn't quite get up and over it, but we can save it. We bounced the right way. Got onto the on-off nicely without too many worries. Oh, you might be able to triple the way out there as well. That'd be a really fast line. And then I've not really worked out what I want to do in this rhythm too much yet. I think going outside and going on-off is faster, because if you don't hit the on-off, if you just hit it as a normal jump from the inside, it sends you super high up into the air, and I feel like all that time you spend up in the air is wasted when you could have your wheels on the ground, accelerating, moving forwards. I do think outside is the move there. And that is round 14. I actually really enjoy this track. This is probably one of the top 3 that I've done so far. It flows really nicely. I think he's got the scaling and the rhythms pretty damn perfect. And now, the issue that I've got, let's try and find round number 15. Because we've got this big old boy in the middle here separating all the tracks. I'm going to try and risk it. Brah. Survive. Oh, calculated. No idea how to survive that. Don't ask me to redo it. Up over here. I'm going to do my same old thing. I'm going to clap down track marker, just in case it all goes pear-shaped. Up and over this. Oh, I want to apologize as well. I don't know if you can see it in the video, because obviously YouTube puts it down to 60 FPS, so it might not be noticeable. I might still be above 60 the whole time. But at the point of me recording this, I'm also rendering another video. I use DaVinci Resolve to edit and render my things. It's because it's free. I'm a cheapskate. I don't want to kind of pay for other things, and it's just what I'm used to as well. But however, it's very intensive on your computer. A lot of time for me when I'm rendering a video, my computer will essentially, for lack of a better term, shit itself. It really struggles to do anything else. So on my end right now, it's actually quite framey. Oh, actually, I can do this. Control F. Oh, it's still about 130, 120-ish. But you know when it doesn't feel like a smooth 120, it just feels a little bit choppy. But you guys probably won't see that at all. If YouTube compresses it to 60, it should be no issue. So my concerns are, my worries are no longer a concern. That is a Jesus Christ, these whoops. I don't know if them whoops are steeper than the last ones, or if I just didn't enter them correctly. Try that again next lap, but my god, my front end dipped in them so hard. I like this track. So you don't actually cross the start straight, well, you cross the start straight once, and you don't do it until the very end of the lap. So plenty of time for the riders to get up and going again. That's what I like to see. Some smart track designs. Takeoff for that triple, nowhere near as big as ones on the other track, so messing with the scaling a little bit more. Am I meant to roll the first one? Oh, hang on. Other than Paboso blessing me, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Let me go to the downside of this triple. Hear me out. This could be rapid, or I could just wad myself. If we go to the inside, check up a little bit, and then jump to this inside and get tucked in. Oh, that could be very quick if you do it smoothly. Oh, I like that. That's nice. I love tracks like this, or rhythms or lines or whatever, where you can be a little bit creative and kind of jump side to side, find your flow a little bit. This corner here is very interesting. I'm not sure if that's meant to be 2 singles around the outside, or if you are meant to double it. And we've got this here. Can I quad this? Oh, I can, but I'm off the side of the track. So that is a quad triple into the corner. Nice. Oh, it's a very fast-paced track, this one. Right, I want to downside this a bit better. Push my front wheel into the ground. Oh, no, them whoops, they are steep. Like, super steep. I feel like I had a good entry into those. Oh, I mean, yeah, to be fair, looking at them from the side, they are pretty massive. I got a good entry in them that time. Kept the front wheel nice and level and on top of the first shoe, but there's 1 or 2 there that are very peaky that I just dropped the front end into and have some grief. Let me try this line again. Going to step on, step off, scrub this one a little bit, jump to the inside, get hooked in there. You might even be able to exit that inside early and jump out using the take off on the left, but that's a little bit too advanced for me right now. I'm feeling a bit cold, not warmed up to the Yami 450 yet. A nice rhythm, very floaty around that double. It's always nice to see. I'm not going for the quad this lap. I'm going to step on, off. I want to see if I can triple after that. Oh no, that is a hell of a stretch. So I do think you've got a quad in there to be able to triple out. So I'll remember that for the next lap. More than happy. I'll just do one more lap around here as well. What if I wheelie into the whip? Just go for the Aiden tactic. Oh, that worked. It felt incredibly sketchy, but oh well. I mean, fair play. I mean, that felt fine. That felt really good. Up and over that. A little double. This probably isn't going to be a clean lap because I want to do one thing different at the end of this next section. I'm going to try and go outside and see if I can triple all the way to that inside. No, I can't slid out. I'm guessing it would just be a double. Or you could even, I mean, you could step up. What's this outside like? Let me test this. And go over there. I'm guessing you can double and then maybe triple into the corner. It'll be weird. There's a lot more of a takeoff on the outside than I thought there would be. I keep trying to double over that. I keep forgetting that it's just... what would you call that? No, it's not a tyre tap, because it's not just like back wheel only. Try the inside in the stand as well. Keep been neglecting this. Oh, Jesus. Fine, we might still be able to double, or might still be able to quad out here. And over that. Lovely. Oh, I went too far. It's alright, we'll save it. Thank you very much. Hitting them transfers, call me K-Dub. And a right hand, oh, I thought this was the finish line. Jesus Christ. Hell, I'm tired, can't you? Let's try and hit these normally this time. That wasn't too bad. I slowed down a little bit that time going into them to make more of a point of hitting every single one with my front end. Brake! Oh my god. There's sometimes that my weak brakes really do affect me negatively, and that is one of the scenarios. I feel like I can't stop for some of these turns after going back along the start straight. There's number 15. We've got 2 more to go. God, we're flying through these. So, over here... That's, oh, that's an is there 5 jumps before the finish here? No, it's only 4. I'm saying triple singles are not going to feel very nice. But I feel like quad is way too big. A quad opportunity here? No, there's not. Oh, I do not know about that. That feels very unnatural. I think it's going to have to be a double-double job because I hit that corner fairly nicely and I wasn't even close to getting that quad. What have we got around the rest of the tracks? Let's see if the track can redeem itself. Not there either. That felt very strange. No idea what this... Oh my god, this is not very promising so far. What is this one? This is no Kinder Bueno for me right now. We step on, step off. Oh, it's a bit of a heavy landing as well. Am I doing the track backwards or something? It doesn't feel nice. But another... I do like the on-offs that Eric's has built though. I think the off part that he's done is really nice. Gives you a lot of pop. Right, it's just a little double before a whoop section. These whoops seem quite flat. Yeah, they're nice and easy. I've not even got to lean back through those. And then, yeah, I'm just going to have to go, yeah, double. That's so strange. Maybe this is the worst track, in my opinion, in terms of layout, because it doesn't make much sense to me, and I'm guessing the pros are going to find that a bit weird. Although, to be fair, IRL, I'm pretty sure before that finish line, pros could go triple single and still clear the finish, but MX bikes, that is not so much the case. We get a hell of a lot of wheel spin, especially on the 450s. 250s aren't going to have a very fun time around here as well, because I feel like if you do want to do any sort of line well, you're going to have to absolutely send it, and not really got enough speed for that. Oh, God. I am so sorry that I'm not riding this track very well. I can't seem to get my head around it. We got through... Oh, this is the other on... Off! Get off it all the way. Roll this. Doesn't matter. It's not a big jump coming out of the corner. So the line... Oh, hang on. Let's try and get some sort of flow going on here. Oh, my frames just dropped super low there, and that was horrible. Right, over the finish line. Slam on the brakes. We're up the corner, not really, because I actually got traction for a change. Slam on the brakes here. Can I triple out of this? See, the only way I feel like I can make this rhythm section fast is going triple-double, because double-triple isn't really doable. Step over there. Weird triple, but it just felt like more of a awkward bounce than me actually jumping it. I need to check up a little bit off of this off, and I can get the drive to triple. Triple again. Dab the brake. Oh my god. If I get this speed, I'll jump too far. Triple. Oh, there we go. No, this lap's been a little bit better. Right off the rip. Just need to concentrate more, which is always very, very difficult when I do these videos. I'm always more focused about the talking aspect than the riding aspect. Double, finish line. We'll do one more lap of this one, only because I'm not really feeling it. I'm not enjoying this track as much as I enjoyed the other two. What if I come out wider, get on the gas? Oh, I mean, I almost done it. That was close. I'll take it. And then around the outside here, just triple in. That was a much better landing. Oh, there we go. All the way into the corner. Boing. I get all downside the berm instead. Almost got away with that one. I feel like I've ruined myself for this river now. I've not got any speed. Again. And nice and easy. Rub into this a bit more to get more of a boost there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got this second half of the lap all dialed now. It's just that one rhythm in the middle of the track that's giving me a bit of difficulty. Stop. There we go. Round to the right, over that, and big boy finish. Lovely jubbly. And then it's the sad moment. We're going to go over to the very, very last track of these. What have I done? 16 tracks in total now? Which is absolutely nuts for me. But let's hope that it ends up on a good note. I think that second to last track there started off poorly for me, but slowly, that is so weird. But slowly redeemed itself as I got my head around it more. These are steep whoops, but they're a little bit on the shorter side, and you don't go into them quite as fast, so it's a bit more survivable. That's so weird going over the start. Let's call it a berm. The start corner. Triple out. That was a big jump. So we just go triple. Very shallow landing on that triple. Round to the right. This is such a weird layout. I'm guessing you go back under the tunnel. We've not had many of those so far, I don't think, of just actually going under the tunnel. There's been a few tunnel jumps, but you don't actually use them. It's just like a weird tabletop that they've put in, rather than having a purpose of one of the lanes going underneath one of the other ones. Then over to the left, so we've got like 4 or 5 different start straight crossings again. And we're up over here. And that is a lap. I reckon you can probably send that finish line and land on the top of this table if give it enough beans. Might try it at the end of this lap, so I apologise in advance if I absolutely eat dookie. Oh, man's down. Man is down. That was... yeah, this whoop section's a bit tricky as well. The first 2 or 3 are quite low, and then fourth one just is a lot bigger. Oh, look at that, alternate lines. Didn't mean to do that at all. And I need to get up and over this. This is a big one. And then another big triple. Oh, watch. Oh, flat landed it. Oh, God. Survive. Thank you. Oh, going around that hump is going to be so much faster. I can't imagine anybody taking it, even in real life. Doesn't seem very natural to me. You're trying to jump over these on-offs when I should... you saw nothing. When I should actually just be treating them as on-offs. Another weird inside hump there. And we're up and over that. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to call it early. I don't care you break your elbow. I think round 11 is still my favourite. Ooh, that was closer than I expected. Okay. I'm going to go for that again next lap. You're not going to hate me. Well, at least we survived the whoops this time round. So I want to go... I treat this as an on-off, because I keep trying to jump over it by mistake. On-off. Is that a quad? Oh no, it's a triple. I thought there was one more jump in between. Stay on the track. Oh, Linge, you idiot. I feel like I do the difficult bit, and then the bit that should be easy, I absolutely ruin. Now he'll get over this triple. Oh, easily. Yeah, that takeoff is very, very shallow, so helps me get the back wheel up and over it. And then I need to go on. This is on-off here as well. Don't want to jump over this. On-off. And what do we do after this? Triple. Oh, I reckon you can go triple and then jump over this inside roller. And almost treat it as like a landing, as a downside. Very nice. Oh, you... you... nothing. You pleasant person. Right. Now what? I'm doing it once more. I want a little bit more speed. I want to land on top of that table. That'd be such a fast line if you can do it. Well, I'm not sure how the bike's going to react to landing on an object. We're up. Oh, that wasn't good. I was bogging a lot. I could be deader. No, wait, I almost brought it back, but I don't know. Maybe one of you guys can get that if you spend a bit more time. I reckon if I probably go wider in the corner, I could get it. But in my mind, is there any point? You're going to be spending so much time going out wide, just trying to get up and over that, and you don't even know what the landing's going to be like. It could just spit you off completely. Might even cause a game crash or something like that. I'll complete this lap, and then I'll do one more lap after that, and then I think we'll wrap it up after that. It's been a journey. It's been very, very nice. It's been interesting testing these all out, so I have at least some kind of a sense of what the layout's going to be like. Granted, the tracks are going to ride like 2,000% differently from the ARL ones, just because different track craters, different scaling, and obviously erode and things like that during the races. They're going to be very, very different. Oh, I've just run out of fuel as well. So I'm not even going to get a chance to do one more, which I apologise, but we're almost at the finish line now, so it's not too bad. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've certainly enjoyed making these. It's sad that I don't get to do any more, but we'll probably do the same next year if anybody makes them. If you could drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, I'd really, really appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you guys are up to, and until I catch you in the next video, peace.